Hello friends, now in this video we are going to find out the dissolved and the suspended solids from the wastewater sample. So for that I have taken a wastewater sample. The quantity is 50 ml as you can see. This is the wastewater sample of 50 ml. Now to find out the dissolved and the suspended solids we require a filter paper. This is a Wattman number 42 filter paper which we require. From this particular filter paper we have to filter this wastewater so that the suspended solids can be remain on this filter paper. So I will make a cone of this particular filter paper and we will filter the whole sample from this filter paper. This is a conical flask I have taken and the funnel. From this I will keep this filter paper in this and I will pour all this wastewater on this filter paper. Slowly and delicately we have to perform this operation. It will take some time, so I will filter all this. As you can see, the clean water is coming down. So whatever those dissolved solids are there, those dissolved solids will be in this particular sample, and on this filter paper there will be a suspended solids. Now let us check out here. All the wastewater sample has been filtered and the suspended solids are on this filter paper. You can see here. So whatever suspended solids are there, those are on this paper, and whatever dissolved solids are there, those are in this filtered wastewater. Now this is the filtered wastewater which we have already filtered. This is the empty crucible having weight 70.487. So we will keep this sample for evaporation in the hot air oven. So this is the whole sample which we have filtered. So this is the hot air oven. I will keep this sample for evaporation. Again the temperature is same, that is 105, that is already adjusted. So after evaporation, the whole water content will be evaporated, and whatever solids that will remain, those are our dissolved solids. Okay. So we have kept this sample in this hot air oven. Today we are going to remove that sample and we are going to calculate your dissolved solids. Okay. So let us take out the sample. This might be hot, so we require. As you can see, these are the dried sample. All the water is evaporated. Okay. Now we will cool this crucible at room temperature, and again we will take the weight. Okay. We have cooled this sample. Now we will take this weight. Balance is already adjusted. So this reading is 70.635. 70.635. I will note down this reading. 70.635. The empty weight of crucible was 70.487 grams, and after evaporation of filtered wastewater, the weight is 70.635 grams. So as you can see, the weight is increased. That means whatever these solids are there, those are the dissolved solids. So this difference is 0.148 grams. So this difference, this total dissolved solids, those we have calculated for 50 ml sample. Now we will calculate this for 1 liter, that is 1000 ml. So whatever is this weight difference, 0.148 multiplied by 1000 divided by 50 ml, which is our ml of sample. So this will be 2.96 grams per liter. So this is in grams. Let us convert this into milligrams by multiplying by 1000. So this dissolved solids is 2960 milligrams per liter. Now these dissolved solids if we deduct these dissolved solids from total solids, which is 12,900, we will get the suspended solids. So suspended solids is equal to your total solids minus your dissolved solids. So 12,900 minus 2,960, that will be your 9,940. This will be your suspended solids. So we have to make sure that this total solids is a summation of dissolved solids and suspended solids. So in this way, we have calculated all type of solids from the wastewater sample. That is, the overall total solids can be divided into two parts, like a suspended solids and dissolved solids. But these suspended and dissolved solids, these are based on the filtration process. But these total solids can be also divided into fixed solids and volatile solids based on the temperature. So this solid content is a very important operation which gives us many idea about the wastewater and whatever required treatment process, which type of treatment we should adopt, and how the treatment procedure is going on, how the efficiency we can calculate. That is totally based on this total solids, because COD, BOD, color, smell, those all things, all very important parameters, those are related to the related to the total solids in overall. So as a third year engineering student and final year engineering students, while dealing with the water and wastewater, this particular experiment is very important. I request all the students to please go through it, and for any queries you can contact at any time. Thank you very much.